Okay, next topic which I am going to discuss is the various fibers, like association fibers, various fibers in the white matter, like association fibers, projection fibers, commissural fibers, etc. For that, first of all, before that, we should know that cerebral hemisphere, they are the largest part of human brain and are derived from the telencephalon. Okay, cerebral hemisphere is the most well developed part of the human brain. There is a point, it is not related to this, although the most important function of limbic system is memory and emotional behavior. Anyways, the cerebral hemispheres, they are composed of outer gray matter, which is composed of cell bodies of neurons, and inner white matter. Okay, here as you can see, this outer dark area is the outer gray matter and inner area is the white matter. So these fibers what I am going to talk about, they are present in the white matter. Okay, this is basically you can say coronal section, okay, of the brain, of the cerebral hemisphere. In between there is thalamus, you know, and as you can see, first of all, there are these red ones. These are the long association fibers. These are the arcuate fibers or the short association fibers. And here you can see some fibers. They are joining the corresponding parts of two cerebral hemispheres. These are called as commissural fibers. Do you know about corpus callosum? That is the largest commissural fiber. Okay. So there are three types of fibers. First is commissural fibers, which connect the corresponding areas of two opposite cerebral hemispheres. Second is association fibers, which can be long or short, which connect the intercortical area. That is, it connects one area within the cerebral cortex to the another area within the cerebral cortex. They can be long or they can be short. Okay, short association fibers, they connect the adjacent gyri. Okay, and the long association fibers, they also connect the intercortical area. Third is the projection fibers. Projection means from from projection fibers which project from cerebral cortex to the lower areas like brainstem, spinal cord, etc. Okay, so we will talk about these white matter fibers in detail now. First of all, I have told three types of axons: association fibers, commissural fibers, and projection fibers. Okay, first of all, association fibers. Among the all three fibers, the most numerous are the association fibers. That is there, and I have told that they connect one cortical area to other cortical area of same cerebral hemisphere. So they are confined to one hemisphere. Okay, and of the same side, है ना, same बात हो गया. And these association fibers, they are of two types, long and short. Short, as I have told, they are called as arcuate fibers. They connect the adjacent gyri. Whereas long association fibers, these are cingulum, superior longitudinal fasciculus, inferior longitudinal fasciculus, uncinate fasciculus, etc. Among these, the largest association, or you can say largest or the longest association fibers are the superior longitudinal fasciculus. Okay, second is commissural fiber, which connect the corresponding areas of two cerebral hemispheres to each other. Examples are corpus callosum, anterior commissure, posterior commissure, habenular commissure, and hippocampal commissure. Okay, and also and in this that largest commissure is corpus callosum. Okay, third one are the projection fibers. As I have told, they connect cortical areas of cerebral cortex to the subcortical areas like corpus striatum, brainstem, and the spinal cord. They are again of two types, corticofugal and corticopetal. Corticopetal means we studied the centripetal, centrifugal. Similarly, corticopetal means towards the CNS from other areas, and corticofugal away from the CNS, that is from the CNS to other areas. Examples of projection fibers are internal capsule and fornix. Okay, now first comes again association fibers in more detail. They are also called as association fasciculi. Definition you know, and this also you know that they are arcuate fibers, short association fibers which are called as arcuate fibers connecting adjacent gyri to across a sulcus, है ना, just like this, and they are called as arcuate fibers. Keep in mind, arcuate fibers are different and arcuate bundles are different, or arcuate fasciculus is different. Arcuate bundle or arcuate fasciculus is different from arcuate fibers. Now comes long association fibers. As the name suggests, they travel for long distances and they connect widely separated gyri. Examples are superior longitudinal fasciculus, which is the largest association fiber and is called as arcuate bundle. Okay, so arcuate bundle is a type of long association fiber, whereas arcuate fibers are the short association fibers. Second example is inferior longitudinal fasciculus. Cingulum, you know about cingulum, it runs above the corpus callosum here. Fourth is uncinate fasciculus, and lastly fronto-occipital bundle. These all are the examples of long association fibers. After that, commissures. Definition you know that they are interhemispheric, that is connecting corresponding areas of two cerebral hemispheres to each other. They include corpus callosum, which is largest, anterior commissure, posterior commissure, habenular commissure, and the hippocampal commissure. Then comes projection fibers connecting areas of cerebral cortex to the lower levels, and most of the projection fibers they pass through the internal capsule. I have told they are of two types, corticopetal and corticofugal. Corticopetal means towards CNS, therefore they are ascending. Corticofugal away from the CNS, away from the cerebral cortex, so they are descending. Okay, and all parts of internal capsule they contain thalamocortical, that is from thalamus to cortex, thalamocortical and corticothalamic fibers. That is, internal capsule contains both corticopetal as well as corticofugal fibers. Okay, so this was all about the association, all about the white matter fibers.